That's right. That's right. It is. No, it's not that. What am I doing? Friday Hangout. Welcome to, what is today, Dave? Friday, May 8th, 2020. We have seen the end of the tunnel of the what are we doing? Quarantine. Welcome. Happy Friday, guys. I'm Andrew Holsworth. You can call me your host. You can call me whatever you want, or just Andrew. Andrew's great. We got Dave sitting back.
I'm back here.
There he is. Admire his long hair. I want him to let me shave shapes into it. We'll see if we can get that to happen next Friday. Welcome, Gretchen, Kristen, Lauren, Dave. You even messaged in here, and you're in this room. So if you're in this chat, if you're watching right now, drop something in the chat. Really, what we try to do is just have fun. So how are you feeling on this Friday? Indiana, I think you're back to normal, but Ohio, I think we have a couple more weeks, and then the salons and the
15th, the barbershop's open.
15th, you can get a haircut. This is from Anna, and I look forward to fixing some of this right here. She did a great job, but I just need a little more professional vibe. So however you're feeling today, would you put that emoji in the chat so everybody can see? So if you're a frowny face, maybe put it in the chat and be like, hey, I'm having a rough go. I didn't get my 12 hours of sleep. I only got 4. I don't know what your problem is today. Or maybe you're happy. Laura's feeling a little bit, is that zany, shall we say? And in fact, Lauren, I'll have you know, some have called this the best hour of the week.
That's right.
Some have. Or I just made that up because I was in a jovial mood. So what we do here on Fridays is we actually just try to laugh. We try to have fun. We try to remind ourselves that I don't think God's just up there like, you have to think monk thoughts all day. You actually can like smile and enjoy the fact that we are with each other. Hannah, that's a great emoji. I've never seen that. It looks very large on my screen. Like it's very bigger than the other emojis. So congratulations. You win the biggest emoji for the day. Wow. What we want to do though, yes, we're going to laugh. We're going to play some new games. We're going to play a little charades today. And then you'll just see what else came out of my brain and my heart. We're going to return to Disney trivia today. I do have it from chat that Ben Marks is in the chat, and he is our Disney trivia champion. And if you can dethrone the champ, do it. I do want to say this before, and it's just the theme song for Fridays. You guys ready?
Yes.
Nope, didn't work.
Oh.
Nope, didn't work. You know why? Because I'm over here, Dave. Oh. I got to be over here.
You're the best. Right.
You're the best.
Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
Woo! You're the best. Right. You're the best, Kristen. Hannah Hawk, you're the best. Yeah. Kristen, you're the best. Pam, we love you. Thank you for being here on a Friday. Thanks for just joining us. I actually love Fridays, and I think it's mainly because it's like mainly. It's mainly because there's just no weight to it. It's literally like we can just have fun. If we do a handstand challenge, we can do it.
We can do it.
If we, if we just sit here and go, and you all tune off,
we can do it.
We can do it. So happy Friday from us to you. Really quickly, though, I do want to connect you to some of the things that actually have some good spiritual weight to them. We do a lot of things through the week. First one's Monday morning devotional. You can get that 8 a.m. on YouTube and Facebook. You should expect to see other people besides just me, other pastors, other elders, other staff, other men and women. I think it's a great place to use teaching gifts as well. Please join our Facebook group. It's called Facebook Family or Cobblestone Family. Yeah, it's a great place. Like if you mow lawns, like if you're a kid in our church, and you go to Cobblestone, you love that place, and you're like, hey, I mow lawns, then we can, get on you. Not normal, but we're getting there. It's true. They are coming. Responding to Gretchen there. We also have, I did not fix this slide. I have a fix for this slide, and I promise, Mom, I'm going to fix it. Caleb King was up. I'll give you one of these, Caleb. Happy Friday, buddy. Prayer and worship, Tuesday mornings. Thursday mornings, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. I've been loving Thursday morning, Dave. You've been loving Thursday morning?
Oh, that's my favorite.
Man, that one I feel all over the Lord. So, and then Wednesday nights, we do a little Bible study. So Tuesday mornings, we worship longer and more than usual or more than anything. Thursday mornings, we pray for each other. And then Wednesday nights, we study the Word together. And then, of course, Friday Hangout. Like I said, some have called it the best hour of the week. Mm-hmm. Some have. Dave?
Yeah,
It's up there, right?
it's up there.
It's up there.
It's high.
It's
It's close.
I like sleep. I'm pretty tired right now. What's this last thing? Oh, yes. And introducing an already established for 2 weeks running Sunday small group, 5 to 6 p.m. on Zoom. So you could watch the service on YouTube, 10 a.m. And then you could, enjoy your Sabbath and then join other Christians 5 to 6 p.m. on Zoom. You can email Dave at David. Is it David? David at cobblestonechurch.com, and he will give you login information. I can't talk today, bro. I don't even know, man. All right, so let's just do a little fun. What we like to do, and we did actually have some of you send in clips today. A little thing we call Clip It. We search the internet, we find random things, and today is more pet/animal centric. But before we get there, I do want to thank Stacy. Actually sent this in. And I don't know what you all are doing, but it says when the restaurant finally opens, but masks are still mandatory. You know what I'm saying? She said you got to put this on Friday Hangout. Hey, Stacy, I don't even think you're in the chat, but we did. There it is.
It is.
So here's the question. I know we have Indiana folk in here and Ohio folk. Are you all wearing masks? Where do you stand with that? Is it homemade? Did you buy it? Dave, I know your family has some.
We have them.
Thanks, Laura, for being admin-minded and actually putting in chat what we're talking about.
Thank you, Laura.
Do you wear yours, Dave?
No.
Are you planning to?
No.
If someone, I don't even know what the Ohio rules are. So, like, Caleb, you had a funny Twitter thing or Facebook thing a little while ago about making one out of a diaper.
Was
Did you
hilarious.
see that? I actually LOL'd on that.
We need to share that.
I should
sometime.
find that for today, but I don't have enough time.
So I went to Menards the other day to pick up some stuff.
Yeah.
You're not allowed out of your car unless you have a mask on there.
What happens if you do?
They kick you out.
When?
Huh? If you don't
What do you
have
mean?
If you don't have a mask, they kick you out.
If
of
you're
the store.
in Menards and you don't have a mask on, they will escort you out?
Yes, if you they give you the option to buy one there.
Oh,
or
wow.
or they kick you out.
Huh. How much do they cost?
I don't know. I had my own.
I mean, we just go there a lot. We buy a bunch and we sell them. You know what I'm saying, Dave?
We could
Just
do
kidding. That's a joke, guys.
Yep.
The post office asks you to wear them. I agree. I just don't know what all the rules are. I don't actually have one. We have one in the car that me and Anna drive around just so like when we get to places, if they make you wear one. If you want to know what kind of person I am, just because I'm being told to wear one makes me automatically not want to wear one. How do you feel about that, Dave?
I feel like that can be good and bad.
That's a little, I know it's pride. I'm working on it, guys. The Lord, sanctification, real process. So let's go on to our first video of the day. It's really designed to make you go, oh. Headed back to Texas soon to be there for the birth of our first, grandbabies.
Right.
I don't have grandbabies, but I hear they are amazing. Like, because you get all the cuteness and the fun, and then you just get to send them with their parents who are just tired all the time. So with these videos, I had to strip the audio off because apparently when you play video that you stole from the internet on Facebook Live and you use audio, they don't like it and they try to copyright strike you. So they're threatening me by email, Dave, constantly saying don't use audio. So you know what, Dave? I'm not going to use audio.
Not using audio.
So not that much pride. I bowed. So
That's good.
this is just that it's designed. I've only been out once to the doctor and it was required. I made a quick one with a bandana and hair ties. It was so suffocating and hurt my ears. Definitely going to have Emma make us some with ties. We had like one of those little like 3DM. Is it 3DM? No. You know what I'm talking about? Just like the dust ones you wear when you're like doing woodworking.
Yeah.
And I also have one that I used to wear when I did like professional painting and stuff like that. It was actually like a respirator.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
It's like Darth Vader when I talk to people. How'd you feel about that, Dave? It was pretty good. I felt like it was pretty good. So first up on the docket, we have a little baby rhino protecting its mother. And so apparently little rhinos are the weirdest looking creatures because they don't have horns yet. So they just look like... So these guys are working on the mother rhino's leg. And the baby rhino is like, get on my mom. That's how I watch this.
Ooh.
Right? And that's all that it is. I just found that very interesting because number one, we don't actually have rhinos in Ohio, Dave.
Well, we might find out that we do.
We might find out that we do. Is Camden in the chat? Camden, where you at, girl? It's Friday, and she's always in here talking about chinchillas or something. You know what I'm talking like that? So baby rhinos protecting their mothers. So if you're a kid, Ben Marks, protect your mom, all right? Fight people for her. That's good advice from a pastor to you.
Kids that fight people.
Yeah, I mean, really. Okay, so all right, Dave. Someone's making aggressive vibes towards your mother. What do? You fight.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's no brainer.
Right. So they're messing with this baby rhino's leg or mom's leg, and he's like, "Get off my mom. We'll fight." Second, we have a video of the worst creature on the planet, and let's see it. Nope, that's not it. This is it. Cats are so dumb.
Dude, where's Chad Rowe? He loves cats.
Does Chad Rowe love
He
cats?
loves cats.
Chad Rowe, you love cats?
Where you at, Chad Rowe?
See, that's what I wanted for you guys. I just wanted you to smile at this dumb cat. You know what I mean? Let's play it again. Here's this cat just chilling, walking. Oh, who is that? Oh, get him. Get him.
Beat him up.
Oh, wait, it's me. So I just want to know, if you're a cat person and you're here, can you put a cat emoji in the chat? But if you hate cats, maybe not hate, and I'm not trying to be mean to cat people. If you're a cat person, you do you. I just don't like cats. Number one, I'm super the worst creature on the planet. I don't like cats either, but I agree. I mean, I just don't like cats. They're very self-sufficient. They're kind of arrogant. They're kind of jerks most of the time.
Yeah.
They don't even need you. They allow you to
That's
exist
true.
in their homes.
In your own home.
In your own home, they're like, "Oh, humans here, give me food." You know what I mean? But like, we're gonna talk about how much better dogs are in a second. Have you seen Kelly Snyder's great? How do you say that, Dave? Puppies? What is that, Dave?
I don't see that.
I have not seen Kelly Snyder's great something puppies. I wish I could have a cat. Why can't you have a cat, Kristen? Are you allergic? Or is somebody allergic? I'm a dog person as well. Hannah loves cats. Creepy cats. Yeah, I agree, guys. Everybody give me a boo cats in the chat.
That's right.
I can't spell any. Oh, Great Pyrenees puppies. Are they gigantic dogs?
Oh, those get to be big dogs, I think.
I had a dog once named Brutus. He had 3 legs. His back leg was like a little leg. And his head was like massive, and he was a moron. He would just run into walls and stuff and just be like, and I loved that dog. Anna hated that dog. Pyrenees. Thank you for the enunciation or pronunciation, Anna.
Pyrenees.
Pyrenees. Everybody say it now at home. Pyrenees. We're having fun. But if cats are the worst animal on the planet, you know what is the cutest animal on the planet? And before, we are dog people. But now that we have kids, I don't even know if I'm a dog person. I hear you, Laura. We've talked about getting a dog. Oh, Ben. Ben, you threw me off because your title says Kristen Marks. So I was like, Kristen, you're the mom. You can get a cat if you want. She said I can't because my mom won't let me. Oh. And I was like, Kristen, I think you're past if mom says you can get a cat, but it's Ben doing that. Big dogs, big poop. That's what I'm saying. And we've run into that as well. Our kids would not pick it up. Amen. Yeah, we actually got a huge German Shepherd once named Bane, and he man-sized poops in the backyard. That's all I'm saying. So we got to put in some background music for this next one because I just want to increase the awe factor. Is it working? It's not working. You know why, Dave?
Volume's down.
There it is. You ready for this one, boys and girls?
Let's hear it. Let's see.
Let's see if this is it.
Yep.
Look at this, guys. Aww.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dude. Don't you just want a puppy right now?
Look at that.
Look at that dog. Look how excited he is to see his mom. He's like, Mom, Mom, Mom. Look at that, guys. He's falling asleep. Shh. Oh, cute dog. I mean, I could just watch this. Happy Friday, guys. I'll see you. We're just going to sign off right now. Man, puppies, right?
Puppies are cool.
Man. Come on, scene, switch. All right.
good.
So really, just look at these dogs. All right. Now, if we go back to the cat video, you're gonna be like, that cat's a moron. But look at this dog. He's like, actually, he knows that it's him. He's like, hey, buddy. And then just superior animal, superior beasts. And so if you had to get a dog right now, what kind of dog would you get, Dave?
I would get a English Mastiff.
What is that?
It's a huge dog.
Is it like a horse? You could almost ride it?
Yes.
Like the Mastiffs are like
Mastiff, yes.
big, huge animals.
Big dogs.
You get a big dog?
Oh, I love, yeah, absolutely.
Really? Really?
Really.
But why aren't you?
Because Katie.
Why don't, okay, cool. He put Katie on blast. He's like, because
That's the,
the wife.
I mean, that's the reason. And
You get a pug,
I'm not
Kristen,
kidding around that.
or Ben, whoever the heck you are, whoever's chatting in Kristen's profile. See, I agree. Dogs are just all factors. Happy Mother's Day weekend to you too, Trish. If you don't know, if you're a husband and you're watching, hey, it's Mother's Day on Sunday.
Ooh, Pomeranians.
Basset Hound named Flash, a Pomeranian. I don't even know.
Sheepadoodle? What's
A sheepadoodle?
What is that?
Anytime you get a doodle, I'm just like, labradoodles, sheepadoodles. Their names are just too silly for me. I need a dog that's like, like a pit bull, something like that. One of the Kelly's Great Pyrenees. You only need to get intervention and watch them. You really need to get on page. You know who just sent me their video? Caleb did.
Can you pull it up?
He texted. I think that I can. Let me see if I can, Caleb.
You guys are in for a treat if he can.
I think I can just drag it. Yep, I can. So I'm just going to drop this in and hopefully it plays for you. This is Caleb King. He's in the chat. And you can tell that he's done youth ministry in his past.
You want to say hi? Okay. Hey guys, it's Caleb with Asher here, and I wanted to share something with you guys. I had this idea last week and wanted to pass it on. So, as you know, it's so important to stay safe out in public as you shop and travel and things like that. But if you don't have any masks, which they're hard to find, and if you can't make your own with a sewing machine or whatever, I have a solution for you. So what I do have a lot of is diapers. You saw Asher, he's one, we have another one. So I'm gonna show this. Please share this with other parents or whoever may benefit from this if they have diapers. So what I do, you just kind of put it on like you would expect. Put the bottom straps together, and then the top straps are optional, but that's basically it. So I was at Home Depot, I put this on and fit in, just felt safe, and it was good. So pass this on if it helped you, and have a good day. Bye.
And there's the joke, people. So Caleb King, y'all, everybody give it LOL or some kind of love to Caleb. I don't know what causes a man to sit at home and be like, you know what we're going to do tonight, babe? We're going to make a video for the internet. It was hilarious, Caleb. I laughed, LOL'd at the end. Because at first I was like, did he not know? Because then I was like, maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe you're just dumb. But then, no. I saw it, and I appreciate you, my brethren.
Yes.
So that's Clip It. And this is what I say. If you send me a clip, Caleb just texted me that clip. Will the pens work? Ooh. You got me, Trish. You got me LOLing. Woo! Will the pens work?
Oh,
I don't know. Somebody give me a video. I'll play it next week. He's always got something cooking. I mean, those are the type of guys you want to have around. They make the party pretty fun. So if you have images or clips that are appropriate or, because the internet's full of it, and I don't always watch a lot of internet. So please send them to me, Andrew@cobblestonechurch.com. You can direct message them to Cobblestone. You can just even text me them if you have my phone number. I'm not going to put that on the internet right now. That seems like a mistake. So let's do a game, and then we're going to play a new game. Well, that depends. No. You know what I got for you, buddy? It was a good try. A for effort, F for actual work. So we're doing a little Disney trivia. I got to get rid of that Clip It, man. Get rid of that Clip It. There it is. Disney trivia. This is what you got to know. This is what you got to know. Ben Marks, Ben, I think you're 11, but I could be wrong. You can correct me in the chat. Demolished all the adults last time. So I made it a little harder, and I mixed it up a little bit, and there are no pictures, and I might not remember all the answers. But here's how we're going to play this game. You get points if you get the right answer. So I will put up a question. You will have roughly 30 seconds to reply and give the correct answer. When you hear that sound, it means the timer is over, and if you haven't put your answer yet, you don't need any points. Dave, how many points do they get for a correct answer?
3.
3 points for a correct answer. How many points do you get for a wrong answer?
-5.
-5. So if you're keeping track, that's points. So here's the deal. This is a game we made up. The points don't matter, but play your heart out.
That's right.
This is for, I don't know what it's for yet, but when we get there, I'm going to give you a glockenspiel if you win. Do you want to know what a glockenspiel is? Woo, that felt nice, but that'd be for you next time if you win this game. All right, so are you ready? There's my chat. I just got really nervous because my chat's normally right here, Dave.
Oh,
And I was like, I can't.
you got nervous.
I'm uncomfortable without my chat. All right, which Disney animated feature has the most songs? I bet you don't know that one, Ben Marks.
Ooh.
All right, y'all, you got 30 seconds. All right, play your heart out. Consider me motivated. I know, Lauren. I just feel like, hey, I should be a motivational speaker. Hey, you can do it. This game doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I wanted to try an aha. Laura, this actual whole day is sponsored by aha. This is orange and grapefruit. It's delightful. It's not like those other sparkling waters. Those other sparkling waters have this much flavor, but aha has that much flavor.
Pretty good.
It's good. We got a guess from Lauren. We got a Cinderella guess. Fantasia, great guess as well. Which Disney animated feature has the most songs? Ginger coming with a Lion King. I love the fact that they're all different answers. That makes me happy right now. You know what I mean? Because I feel like sometimes people would all know it, but this makes me happy because the question was good enough that you don't know.
Your mom said all of them.
Is my mom in here?
I'm pretty sure. I just saw that. Lynette, all of them.
How come I don't see her?
You don't see that?
Oh, right there. Lynette Holsworth. Which Disney animated has the most songs? All of them have way too many songs. Am I right? Musicals. So, any musical lovers in the room? So the actual answer that was in the answers that I had was, uh-oh, it just went out of my head.
Don't
I
look
see
at
it.
me, I don't know.
If you had to guess, what would you guess?
I don't know.
Alice in Wonderland. That's what it was. So Alice in Wonderland. That's the quiz that I found said Alice in Wonderland. And Die Hard 2. Yes, correct. We actually don't have any right answers in the chat. So guess what, chat? Not today. That's a lot of -5. So you all had a negative. We're going to crawl right out of there with this next question. The Disney animated feature that had most songs is Alice in Wonderland, and that's not my fact. I blame the internet. They lied to me if that's not true. Okay? All right, Dave, what is the name of Snow White's prince? Chat, on your mark, get set, go. Snow White's prince.
No idea.
Keith. Carl. John. Just a really generic. I make fun of John Johnson sometimes. I'm winning because I didn't submit an answer. Whoa, Chad Rowe.
That is true, Chad.
-7 points for Chad for cheating. All right, Charming, Prince Charming from Jill. Ben from Marcel. Any more guesses? I'm winning because I didn't. Charming. Snow White's prince's name. Eric, Peter, or Henry from Lauren. I think that's like are you saying that he has 3 first names?
I think so.
I feel like that's got to be correct. John?
Hey, I might be right. Your wife said John.
She doesn't know. She's guessing.
Oh.
And I'm her only prince. His name is Prince, Caitlin. Good. That's good. Yes. His first name technically would be Prince and then something.
Floor something?
Belinda says Floor something. Caleb says Prince Charmin.
Wow.
With the toilet paper emoji. Your meme game is strong today, sir. Strong. All right, you have left less than 2-3 seconds left to get your answer in. I'll have you all know again. Belinda, actually, I'm going to give you the points because his name is Prince Florian.
Nice.
That's his actual real name, and you said the Prince Floor. So Anna rolls her eyes because when she doesn't win, that's what she does. So, oof, babe. Royalty formerly known as Prince. Correct. Florian Kristen Marks. Ben, I believe you cheated on the internet, and you didn't have your answer in on time. Did he have his answer on time?
I don't see his answer
Well, I do.
on my phone.
We got so much delay going on right now,
got
bro.
lots
We
of
got
delay.
lots of delay. We got YouTube delay, Facebook delay. What? I believe it is Prince Florian, according to the internet that I looked at, but your internet could be different because it's a wild place out there.
It is.
Belinda, you now have, if you had -5, got 3, you're at -2. If you didn't say Prince Florian, you have another negative, which you could be at -10 now, which means you're in double Jeopardy points right there, my friends. So let's actually try to get some points. Ben, if you can answer this question correctly, which last time you schooled us, made them harder for you, bud. What is Bambi's first word? This is for our older generations in the chat. Bambi came out when I was like 2.
Yeah.
Or it was like one of the originals, you know what I mean? So Bambi, is Ben on YouTube? I didn't see any. Yeah, okay, so Facebook world, I'm sorry. We're using a thing called Restream. It sends our message to the Restream platform, and then that platform sends it out to Facebook, YouTube, our website. It just sends it all over the place. And in Facebook chat, they don't actually have a chat function where you can see the chats from all the other places. YouTube does. So YouTube people, you can see the Facebook chats, I believe. Right, Dave? Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
And then, ooh, Flower. Good job. Mama, Flower. Hi, Shelby. Welcome to Friday Hangout. Hannah Flower. No Flower? No Flower?
comma.
Is that
It's
the
flower.
is that a quote or
No,
is that
she is making a
she's
strong
saying that's
statement
not
that it's-
flour?
No, it's flour.
No, don't shoot my mom. Golly, Caleb.
Wow. That's more than one word, Caleb.
No, don't shoot my mom. Well, you get a +2 for humor. Any other guesses? We're shutting this down. What was Bambi's first word? I'm probably gonna enunciate.
Where my baby daddy? That's from your mom.
Oh, you gave me a puppy video. Thanks, Gretchen.
Hey.
I will click that in a second
Oh, that's
when
the Pyrenees.
the Pyrenees. We can't actually say that word. Where my baby daddy, Mom? Calm down. Calm down. All right, that was 2 points for humor again. That was my second guess. LOL. Yeah, I know. All right, so the real answer, and this is once again off the internet, was the word Persephone or Persephone. I believe that was his first word, which is a flower, but he didn't say flower. He said Persephone, and I think he's told to say that word by Thumper, his friend, who is a rabbit. Dave, you want to verify that?
I have no clue.
Well, we verified it with our fact checker. It's all correct, and you get points or you don't. So, welcome to Disney Trivia. Let's move on. We're going to do 2 more just so we can get into our new games. You all are playing along, and I love you guys. Once again, if you're just joining us,
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around.
That's a good song.
you're the best. It just makes me like, you know what?
Yep.
And that's really what me and Dave's heart for you guys. You're the best. We love you.
I just want to say I fact checked that.
Yeah, you fact check that?
Bambi's first word.
Yeah.
Bird.
Dang it, we are all wrong. Oh, Jill got it right. It is bird. Apparently it is bird, but I don't know what. So literally, I typed into the internet Disney trivia questions and answers, and it was a sheet, and it had the question, and then it had the answer, and that was the answer for that question. Unless I was looking at the wrong one, and I can't read answers, but could be. So let's make it a hard one. Let's do a couple. How many of the dwarfs have beards? All right. How many of the dwarves in Sleeping Beauty? Is it Sleeping Beauty? Snow White. Snow White. That's what the dwarves are.
Yeah.
Gimli, Lord of the Rings. How many of them have beards? So if you're thinking through their names, Happy, Doc, Grumpy, Sleepy, Dopey. Marcel coming in with a 7. 7 dwarves, 6 dwarves. How many dwarves have beards?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You have an answer, Dave? Did you fact check?
I did fact check.
Okay, do you know an answer?
I do now.
Okay, so we got Shelby with 5, Belinda with 5, Ginger with 6, Anna with 5, Kristen with 6, actually, aka Ben with 6, Tammy with 6. All right, so Dave, what is the correct answer?
6.
If you said 6, you are on the board with some pointage. You got to keep track of your own points in a game where points don't matter. Since they're on quarantine, they all have beards. Well, you could still shave on quarantine, right? I mean, look at Dave's face.
Right. I shave every day.
I mean, if he doesn't, it's like
You wouldn't notice.
I mean, you wouldn't even see it. I'm gonna give you the hardest one that I had, and that I did not. I don't even think this information was anywhere in my brain, so I don't think it's gonna be in yours. If you get this question right, I'll give you 20 points. Dave, what is Boo's real name in Monsters Incorporated? All right, what's the real name of the little girl in Monsters Incorporated? I didn't know this information. I've watched a lot of Disney movies. I got a few kids. You know, we watch a lot of Disney over here. The name of Boo in Monsters Incorporated. Bad connection today. Oh, I bet I know why. I'm fixing it, Dave. Keep talking to him, Dave.
Vixen, Andrew is making it all better, everyone. Keep your guesses coming.
You know why, Dave?
Because you didn't have it plugged in.
You know why? Because we were running off of Wi-Fi, which is what they tell you not to do when you're streaming.
Now it's better.
Okay, so it should be better. I actually plugged in an Ethernet cable, which should give us an upload speed trillion times better than what we're doing. So, Jill, if you're sticking with us, if you're here and you're like, man, why is it so laggy? Why is he cutting in and out? Why is the quality so poor? It should increase as soon as the Ethernet clicks in. So,
All right.
we actually have a couple true answers. Boo Ritney. You're killing me today, bud. The real answer, and if you have it in the chat, is Dave?
Mary Gibbs.
Mary Gibbs. If you said Mary, we'll give it to you. If you said Gibbinator, I'll give it to you too.
Right?
Welcome to Friday Hangout. We play Disney trivia. We play Clip It. We just watch and have fun and laugh. So if you're at home and you haven't smiled yet, can you just do me a favor? Just give me a big smile. Do it.
Cheese.
Maybe even laugh a little bit. Give yourself a break. It's okay. You've been stuck in your house for how many weeks is it? 8 weeks
a lot.
if you're in Ohio. In Indiana, you've just been like, we don't care.
We don't care.
We don't care. We do what we want.
Do it.
We do it. Let's play a new game. Dave, you ready to play a new game?
All right, play a new game.
We're going to play a new game. This came into my head this morning because why not? It's a game called Charades with David Bear. Uh-oh, Dave.
Oh, I like that.
Stop.
Stop what?
Stop.
What are we stopping?
Stop.
Collaborate and listen.
Why am I stopping?
I don't know.
Stop. Anna said stop. So, I'm a husband that supports the wife. So I'm stopping until she tells me what we're supposed to do.
She hates the game already.
That's probably what it is. So, Charades with Dave is very simple. I'm going to put the camera on the David the Bear. And all I love to do is create games to see how far I can push Dave until he snaps. So this is David Bear. Dave, you see these on the screen here?
I do.
Can you see any of them?
Kind of.
You just need to pick one and act it out.
I need better glasses, I think.
She forgot that she was not talking to the kids and started typing her replies to our kids in the chat. Stop. Oh, it's too laggy. It was your smiling. I hope it gets better. I'm sorry about the lag. I completely forgot to hook up the Ethernet cable. Thanks for bearing with us in these. It's too like yeah. Smiling on lag is just like a long Cheshire cat moment, which is not good. All right, Dave, you ready?
Let's see.
You need to pick one of those. I'm gonna give them 30 seconds.
All right.
You ready?
I probably need to adjust my camera so I can stand up.
You probably do.
So you can adjust the camera.
I will adjust your camera after I get this timer on the screen. How about that?
All right.
So where'd my timer go, dudes? There it is. We're gonna make it really big. No, we don't want to make it really big because then we can't see Dave Bear. No, why is it going bigger? It's just getting bigger and bigger. There you go.
There it goes. I might pick a different one.
Pick whatever one you want.
Well, now that I can read them all.
What is going on with this? Okay, guys. All right, Dave.
All right, where's the camera at?
Where's what camera? It's staying. It's like right here.
All right, let's go.
Here, Dave.
Okay.
You can stand up now.
Well, I'm gonna sit first. I gotta sit first.
Well, Dave, you just told me.
No. It's gonna be both.
Okay, great.
So,
All right, so you got Dave Bear. I'm gonna put 30 seconds on the clock.
Let me make sure. Yeah.
He's gonna act out. He's gonna act out charades. If you don't know how charades works, he can't talk. He can only act. You cannot do any sounds like. You can't make noises. It is pretty much the first person to put the right answer in the chat. You will hear. What's the story with the MU paddle? I will share that story right after this, Gretchen. All right. On your mark. Dave, you ready? 30 seconds. Go. I don't even know what's going on right now. Oh, Camden, I'm so sad you missed it too. We got Dave in the back acting out charades. First person to guess what Dave is doing besides having a spaz attack. Okay, so we have some form of eating, if I was going to guess. Eating, smacked in the face. What is he doing? What is he doing?
Somebody.
All right, so Kristen Marks, Ben Marks with the dinger. Bing.
talking about.
Food fight. I knew what it was as soon as I saw it. I saw Kristen's first, and I think it's because YouTube has lower latency. So if you want to win this game, go over to YouTube. But if you said food fight, we will give you the points as well. So just because it's the first one. Food fight for 5. Dave, you ready to do another one? You're like,
Yeah.
am I the only one? Got to pick out one of these, all right? Dave's picking out his next one. He's laughing already, which is always a good sign.
All right, cool.
You ready?
This one's not what I was laughing about, but sure. I'm ready.
Okay. On your mark. Uh-oh. Do you need me to move the camera?
No, I'm good.
You want me to move it
They don't
back?
need to see my face.
They don't? I mean,
No.
I feel like they could, you know? There we go, Dave.
All right.
That's perfect. Okay, on your mark. Get set. Go. Oh, this is the easy one, guys. This is an easy one. Stay in frame, Dave.
I can't.
Why not? Okay, I can't. I can't stay in frame.
Yeah, right to you.
We're just waiting for the internet to catch up for somebody to give me a right
Come on,
answer.
Keep doing it.
All right, we got Camden says bowling. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I thought it was. I was just trying to
I mean,
make.
you got the list.
I mean, I don't know which one you picked.
All right, we got to do one more.
We got to do one more. All right, Camden's got 18 points. Chad Rowe has 0 because and it could have been strike. James, good guess. Good guess. Kristen, bowling. Gretchen, strike. Tammy, bowling. If you said bowling, you get 7 points. If you said strike, you get 5. And if you said throwing your kids to your spouse, you get negative 42. Late to the game, but I haven't lost my touch. I don't know why your internet's so much better than everybody else's. Dave, you got a new one?
I had one. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Whew.
You gonna back up, or you just want to do it with your arm right there in the?
I'm
in
back.
the
I was seeing if I was going to change my mind.
You have the same cushion? What cushion? Which one? The pillow or the little throw pillow behind Dave there? You have that same cushion? Is that like
Incredible.
is that like IKEA or Target? I'm gonna guess. All right.
All right.
Finally above 0. Belinda, you're making a comeback. This is your comeback tour. All right, this is the last one, Dave. Is it hard or easy in your mind?
It should be way easy. It's my favorite.
Okay, on your mark, get set, go. This is his favorite. Do they have to hit it perfectly? Like, do they have to?
No.
Reading through this list. The gray and white from Caleb King.
I guess I should keep acting.
Yeah, I mean, we got Shelby with a guess of pitching. Target says Caleb. Baseball says Camden.
Boom.
Boom. Camden coming in with a dinger. Bing.
Baseball.
Another 17 points for Camden. She is schooling you all. Home run from Gretchen will give you 5 points for that answer.
That's right.
If you're keeping track of the points, they matter in a
Marcel,
game that we
baseball.
made up, but they don't matter. So if you are all winners in my book, I'll give you a Glockenspiel. That's for you guys. Does that make your day happy? Makes my day happy. Dave, I want to try a different game really quick just to see if it'll work. So I'm going to hand you my phone. You ever played a game called Heads Up?
I have not. Oh, yes, I have.
So you know what this game does? So basically, you're gonna put this on your forehead
All right.
right here. All right.
Okay. Except for I can see.
Yeah, but you're just not gonna. Well, actually, I'm gonna do it, Dave. I'm gonna do it, Dave. I'm gonna do it, Dave, because I can't. If I just stare at the chat, I can't actually see it.
Okay.
So chat, this is how this game works. You have to get me to say that word, but without saying the word. So in chat right now, you could say little tiny insects, right?
That's right.
And then I'd be like centipede, and you'd be like they invade your lunch, and I'd be like ant. And then when I say ant, if I go like this, look at that, correct. And then you gotta get me to say lizard. We're gonna see how many of these you can get as a collective group. We call this game not charades with Dave. We call this reverse charades with David Bear. I was gonna have him play it, but the camera's not set up to do it. Uh-oh, what is going on? Okay. Opposite of uncle, ants.
Yeah, you said that.
All right. You guys ready? I'm going to restart the game. We're going to see, I'm going to play it with me, and we're going to see if you can do better with me, and then we're going to have Dave play. And then we're going to move into something a little more serious, even though it is Friday. How do I, uh-oh. This game's stupid. It won't work. You're like... Okay, I'm gonna reload the game. Your goal is to get me to guess as many. I'm gonna make it animals. I think animals will be our best bet. I'm gonna put this up to my head, and when I do, it says place on my forehead. It's gonna start the timer of 1 minute. All right. Dave, are you gonna be texting?
Yeah.
I think the latency is gonna kill us on this game,
I
but
think so too.
whatever. You ready? You ready, guys? All right, go. All right. I have to block my view so I can't see what it is.
Oh, I can't see it. Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, great. All right, chat. What is it? Come on, give me some text. Give me some text over here. I don't see anything, Dave. So this is gonna be a great time. Anything? Let's steer him wrong. First one from before.
Wow, okay.
Ant.
Oh, no way.
Little thing that eats your lunch. Ant. I said ant. I said it. I said it. What's it now? Is it the next one? Is it?
So much lag here.
Is there so much lag?
Like, well, it's just delay.
Is it so much delay?
It's just delay.
Same as before. I don't remember the second one. Lizard? Is it lizard? Eight-legged mammal? That's bug, fire, sand?
Yeah,
What?
it's lizard. Go.
Is it a lizard?
Yeah. It just now switched on mine.
Is it really?
Yeah. I don't think this game's gonna work.
I don't think this game could work. Oh, we got two. I
still
think.
have 22 seconds left.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow, guys, our latency is not going to allow us to play this game. So what that means is, if you don't know what I'm talking about, is by the time that we send our signal out, the server catches it from restream and then sends it back out. There's a delay of up to 10 seconds. And in a game where you only have a minute, huge snake, big snake. Thanks, guys. Don't want none unless you got buns. What is that? Bible? What? My...
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. I love you guys. You make me laugh. So typically on a Friday hangout, we play a lot of games. We're always trying to be creative. So if you're the creative type and you're like, hey, you know, I think this game could work really well, we would love your input. You can even message us right now and be like, hey, have you ever thought about doing, you know, arm wrestling with Dave? I'll do anything almost. Baby got back. Thanks, James. Thanks for that being the last message we received from Facebook. Oh, an anaconda. Got it. Guys, thank you for that cultural reference that like literally went way over my head. Yeah. We're gonna move right along and just give that a thank God that we are. You know what I mean?
Amen.
And so really what we want to do really quickly is shift over for the last few minutes to what we call talking points. How come I don't have my camera?
There it is.
There it is. Talking points. So with talking points, we know you all have questions. Everybody I run into, they have questions about Christianity, they have questions about the Bible, they have questions about this, they have questions about all the things. And so on Friday, we do like to laugh and we do like to goof around, but then we also like to, at least for the last 5 minutes, kind of swoop down into some serious talk. Because do the cinnamon challenge, do the whipped cream challenge. What is the whipped cream challenge?
I don't know.
Is that similar to the cinnamon challenge?
I don't know.
Because I've seen the cinnamon challenge. You might have even participated in it. I think kids died doing that,
Yeah,
Caleb.
I don't think that's a
So,
good one.
because you basically inhale in powder form cinnamon and then die. So, what's the whipped cream challenge, Caitlin? Can you give me a description? And if it involves whipped cream on my face or anywhere, I'm not down. Dave might be, but I'm sure not. So today, there's just a question that has just been irking me. And because I just want to be kind of like open and I want to hear your thoughts, what is the church supposed to look like? I've been asking that question a lot. Dave, you been asking that question?
Yep.
I've been thinking about it because we've been talking about this timeout that God put us on as the Church of America. And I've started to think, hey, Dave, I have a question for you, says Camden.
Okay.
Pie in the face. You just want me to take a pie in the face? I'll tell you what, Ben Marks, I'll take a pie to the face when 100 people join this thing, okay? There's your subscriber goal. Air, pie in the air. What is going on,
I don't
Caitlin?
know. What's Camden's question?
Oh, Camden, what's your question? Maricel, I believe you're actually, what is the church supposed to look like? It's supposed to look like Jesus. That's true.
That's good.
So as I've started to look at this, I just kind of put it in some categories as I've been thinking about it. And I know some people, like, they've been listening to the sermons, they're like, why did you agree with Chad that I look like a Cabbage Patch Kid in the video Chad sent you of my worship family tribe? I didn't know that happened. This is like family drama. All right, hold on. We're gonna come back to real talk in a second. This is family business. All right, Dave. Why did you agree with Chad that Camden looked like a Cabbage Patch Kid in the video Chad sent
If
over?
I had a picture of it, I would put it up here, and then we would get everybody's response.
We would put this to a vote on the internet.
The reason I agree with Chad is because I think that you look like a Cabbage Patch.
Ah! Camden. Oh man.
I'm not saying that's
I'm not
bad.
saying anything. All I'll say is Cabbage Patch Kids were never flattering when I looked at them.
No.
No, that's not Cabbage Patch Kids. It's the
No.
I'm thinking of Garbage Pail Kids. You know what those were, Dave?
No, I don't. But that does not sound.
Garbage Pail Kids
at all.
were like knockoff Cabbage Patch Kids that were designed to be like ugly and
Yeah, see,
dirty.
Cabbage Patch Kids aren't bad.
The simple answer: why did you agree with Chad that I look savage?
Savage.
All right, you guys got me on a sidetrack. What is the church supposed to look like? So in your mind, where we are now at Cobblestone is what I've been asking. So if you have this timeout was so bad. I don't think I ever saw the movie. I just remember, weren't there like figurines that came in slime or something like that? Dave, go to the text I sent and show the camera. Are we doing this? Camden, come on. It kind of does. Dave, you want to put that in front of the camera? Or
How do I do that? Oh, I'm in.
You just walk up here and put it right here. All right, y'all. Do you see this? It's kind of blurry. There is Camden, who is in the chat. You can vote now. If you believe that she looks like not a Garbage Pail Kid, but a Cabbage Patch Kid, put 1 in the chat. If you're like, no, that's not a Cabbage Patch Kid. That's I don't know what I would say. Put a 2. So 1, Cabbage Patch Kid. 2, not a Cabbage Patch Kid. I promise you we'll get to the serious stuff here in a second as soon as my co-host stops distracting me.
Sorry, we had a question.
Disappointed, but not surprised. Camden, ouch, coming with the heat. All right, we have shown the text. Church, 11111 from Chad Rowe. That's a lot of ones.
That's a lot of ones, Chad.
Caitlin even jumps in and say, that's a little Cabbage Patch Kid. Do we have a Cabbage Patch Kid picture that we can actually throw up here?
Oh, you can find one.
I bet we can.
we
Cabbage
got a lot of
Patch
ones.
Kid. There's so many ones right
by
now.
one, I mean 3.
And-
Or by a lot, I mean 3.
I'm gonna get a Cabbage Patch
She
image.
looks like a woman of God. Look at James.
Is that what James said?
That's what James said.
He's also dating her. Isn't that who you're dating? Yeah, that's his girlfriend.
Well,
So-
then he has to say that.
I mean, you gotta say stuff
That's a
like
good
that. You
man.
don't come up. You don't show up right now in this chat for her. Well, bud, you might
Yeah.
as well just
You're old news if you don't.
I can't find a Cabbage Patch Kid wearing suspenders. and I'm trying really hard right now.
So I honestly would say less of a Cabbage Patch Kid, more of like a late 80s, early 90s like rapper.
Yeah, I got that vibe too. Like you could be on what's that thing, SoundCloud or whatever the heck they're doing these days. Anyway, Dave, we got to get to some serious
Let's
business
do it.
here. What is the church supposed to look like? Enough of this shenanigans. James, way to come to your woman's
That's right.
your
This
woman's
was
aid.
a test,
Way to be a
James.
man. This was a test. We set this all up for a test. What is the church supposed to look like? And I think there's 3 things that I'm focusing on. Number 1, community. So if you see the church in Acts 2:42 devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching, to breaking bread, to fellowship, and prayer, do you see that in us? What do you say? Dave?
Do I see that in us?
Do you see that in you?
Yeah.
Do you see that in me?
Yeah.
Do you see that in majority? All I'll say is
Maybe not majority.
Cobblestone. Do we have room to grow in the
Yes.
community? Sorry for the distraction. Cameron, it's totally okay. I have ADD and it's Friday. What is the church supposed to look like? And I think there's a community that I'm hungry for, and I feel like a lot of you are hungry for,
Yeah.
but it's a little scary. Because at the same time that we're like, oh, I want community, I want genuine Christianity, we're like, but I really like my autonomy, I really like my freedom, and I really like not being held accountable. Do you see that same thing?
Yeah, I do see that.
And so it's like we have these two, like our spirit's like, yes, do the thing the Lord wants you to do, and then our flesh is like, don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
James passed the boyfriend test. Well done, James. And so I think one of the things that I'm looking at in coming out of quarantine or the timeout that God put the church on is, what would community look like upgraded or actually biblically, where we would know each other on a level that we don't, that we would share our lives and our stuff like we don't. Why did that image just get so small? So community. Secondly, disciples.
Yeah.
So I don't even remember how I was hoping to have this conversation with you. I was really hoping for feedback from you guys. But when I say disciples, I mean, if we never saw each other again, I want you to be at a place where you are comfortable following the Lord, reading the scriptures, and praying on your own. Like you are not self-sufficient. You're supposed to be sufficient in the Lord, and I do think other Christians are needed. But you're not in dire straits right now. And what I want for you is to be a devoted follower of Jesus. So if you look at what we do at Cobblestone, and you started to form everything we do, from Sunday morning to small groups to youth group to everything we do to does it make disciples? What's your answer, chat? And maybe don't be too brutal in your answers, but would things change? That's all I'm asking. I'm asking you to kind of start looking at could community be better? I say yes. Dave?
Yeah.
Could we make more disciples? I say yes.
Oh, yeah.
Could we refocus what we're doing to make disciples and make it the point?
Yes.
Yes. And so I simply want to bring you into the conversations. I think we need community to make us stronger disciples. 100% agree.
That's right.
I miss Cobblestone too, because anytime I'm there, I'm by myself. I'm all alone. And so disciples, and then focus. And when I say focus, it's some of the stuff that I feel like God actually, and Marcel already said this, should be the focus of the church. God himself. So when you look at Cobblestone, do you feel like there's a sense of worship and prayer and like the thing, God is the desire, like he's the one that we're all looking at? Or is it me you're looking at? Is it Dave and the band you're looking at? What are we looking at? And I've been looking at all those things. So I'd be comfortable with doing all those things, but I also need my church family to check on me and my walk. Hey, Belinda, did you really just say that? Is that them checking on you, Belinda? I love that. No, I'm 100%. Godly community should produce godly disciples, and godly disciples should all want to be focused on the Lord. Jesus is love, and all inclusive of community, discipleship, grace, etc. It's the things of this earth that get in our way. 100%. And I'm just saying, like, are you anywhere in this that? This is what I've heard a lot. I can't wait to get back to normal. You ever heard that? You heard that statement?
Yeah, I hear that.
I hear it all the time. I can't wait to get back to normal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if I want to go back to what was normal. I want to know what the normal God wants for us out in front of us. And so I'm wondering, what are you guys thinking about? Are you like, man, I agree, Caitlin. I can't wait to get back to Cobblestone, gather with the people of God, worship God in the corporate gathering. But yes, I love the direction that Cobb is headed. Is that what we're calling it now? What's up, Cobb? Is headed. Yeah, I'm praying a lot, guys. So Friday Hangout, I want to invite you into praying with us. To pray about community. What would truly God-oriented, discipleship-making community look like? And if that means like we have to change what we've been doing and that makes us a little scared, is it worth it? I think it could be. Is disciples what we're supposed to be doing? Well, if you take the Great Commission at face value, 100%. It's the one thing that we're supposed to do is create people that love Jesus, look like Jesus, and make more people that do that. Me and my friends call it the Cobb. Good to know. Good to know. I do think Cobblestone is very prayerful and loving, but there's always more room for Jesus. Amen, Jill. I agree. I mean, this is the hard part when I have these conversations, because I feel like people are like, you're tearing it down, and I love it. No, I love Cobblestone, and I do. I've seen the glory of God. I've seen prayers answered. I've seen prayer happen. I've seen answer. I mean, I've seen like Cobblestone's an amazing place full of godly people. I'm just saying, why did God, and I do think the Lord was in some of this, shutted the whole thing down for this time? And I think he's been speaking a lot and confirming it in people's hearts. And so if you're on board with any of this, you're like, man, and maybe even you're spending time in prayer in the next couple of days and you hear something from God, we want to know. Like, I want to know what you're hearing from the Lord. Maybe it's confirmation to us that the same thing's happening in you that's happening in us. Because I really do feel those three things. Community, true godly community. Is it possible in a church our size? Dave, what do you say?
Yeah.
That's Dave.
I mean, I'm going to keep it short, yes.
Yeah. To focus on him and him only, brother. Yep. And then secondly, are you equipped to walk a life with Jesus without being dependent on, I miss Cobblestone too, Kristen. And then thirdly, what's our focus? We did a talk, I think it was like beginning of January, where is the focus of the church non-Christians? Is the focus of the church Christians? Or is the focus of the church the Lord? And depending on how you answer that question depends on what you expect from the church. Yeah. So I'm just saying, keep your eyes open this week. Keep your prayer times long. Seek the Lord with us. The leaders are praying through these things, and we love to have conversations about this. What are you feeling from God? What do you think the new normal is going to look like? What do we need? You know what I mean? I think if you really want to know what I'm thinking about, I think Indiana's different, but Ohio's on this path where 50 people or less gatherings are going to be the thing for a while, probably till the end of summer. And then we'll be back into whatever the new big gathering looks like. So, and with that, anything you want to add to this topic before I get out of it, Dave?
Nope. I think what you said is good.
Thanks, Dave.
You know?
So you all, thanks for coming to Friday Hangout. Friday, May 8th, 2020. We hang out on Friday for roughly an hour. It is Friday, so don't forget to laugh and smile. Be full of joy. The Lord has not abandoned you. Amen. We love having fun with you, and we think it's okay to have fun. We think it's okay to be a Christian community that actually enjoys just hanging out, playing charades, watching Dave act things out, having a spaz attack behind me.
Hey, it worked.
Watching dog videos, watching disgusting cat videos. Just kidding, guys. I don't hate cats. I just don't want them around me. So from me and Dave, and with the dogs. Can I find that dog video?
And with the dogs.
And with them dogs. Well, I got to go back to my clip it. And so I will end with the dogs. For Dave and me, happy Friday. Thank you for coming too, Andrew. You're welcome. I leave you with the dogs. Adios.
See ya.
Mi amigos.